Fractions. Under fraction, let us write this down. Let's say I've got this fraction that is 3/4. Labeling the parts of a fraction, ladies and gentlemen, the top of a fraction is called its numerator. And the bottom of a fraction is called its denominator. And then you've got this little thing here that separates that we call it is a fraction line. And don't forget, we've already talked about this, I think. Maybe we haven't. A fraction is nothing more than a glorified division problem, really. Let me change colors on here. The denominator, the bottom number, tells you how many equal pieces you cut something into. How many equal pieces. For example, if we're talking about the fraction 3/4, we've got our circle, we are cutting it into 4 equal pieces. The bottom number, or the top number, the numerator, tells you how many of those equal pieces you want, have, or are doing something with. How many are talking about of the equal pieces. So here, if I'm talking about 3/4, that means I am talking about 3 out of the 4 pieces. With that being said, children, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know, if you have a circle and you do this, okay, and you color that in, and I ask you what fraction that stands for, you can't tell me it's 1/3. Okay, tell me why it can't be 1/3. Sam, why is this not 1/3? Isn't 1 out of the 3 pieces colored in? So why is it not 1/3, Sam?
It's not split up.
Whoa, yeah? Because what?
It's not split up equally.
Exactly. You can't, this part, this is very important. How many equal pieces? And in order actually to do this, you'd have to cut this one in that piece right there. And it actually is 1/4. So be careful that when you talk about fractions, it has to be split up equally before you do that. Your question, Frankie?
What word is that right after many?
You tells you how many you are talking about. I guess I can put parts here if that means how many parts we're talking about. Now, what we're going to do is this. I am going to give you, for your notes, we call this a reference kind of sheet here. You don't have to write this down. Don't write this down. Okay. And on this reference sheet, you're all going to make your own little fraction, helpful kind of sheet, kind of whatever sheet. What it'll look like is this. It's going to great lengths.
Are you teaching? Okay, we'll up later.
You want me to remove you from the sheet now that I signed you up for something?
Well, when Mrs. Red got it, she said it said you only on her, so how come you can read it and she can't? We'll talk
Well, I'm
later.
guessing either she didn't click on a new link because you can tell on the link it says, the very last word on the link says sharing, which means if it's sharing, I think, well, maybe that doesn't make an edit. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't have Google something.
Alright.
Maybe she don't have a Google account. Anyways, what you're going to do, young 5th graders, and you'll like this because it's about as easy as it gets. Too bad you can't talk because this would have been a great time for you to chat with your friends, but consensus said let's not talk. All right, I'm going to give you each one of these. Notice it says the word fractions on top of it. Okay. This is where the reference comes from. And I am also, everybody's going to get a green circle. There's 2 on a piece, so but you're going to cut, one of the 2 of you are going to cut it in half, and everybody only needs 1 circle, not 2, so we're going to cut this in half. But on this green circle, oh, since I got the colors, let's do green. On the green circle, It's a green circle. The circle is cut in half, and each half, it says the fraction 1/2, it says 0.5, and it says 50%. Now, we have not dealt with decimals yet this year, we have not dealt with percents yet this year, we're just starting with fractions. But this little fraction circle that I give you is going to be your reference sheet to look at when they ask you 1/2 is what as a percent. I know some of you already know it, but there's going to be some you don't know. You just look at your little circle and go, oh look, my circle says 1/2 is 50%. Or if it asks what decimal 1/2 is, you'll look at your half circle and you'll say, oh, it's 0.5. Okay, so there's no work to do. You are just going to look back on the sheet. Okay, back to what you're going to do. You'll have one of these little things that has 3 holes punched in it. You're going to get one of these green circles. You are going to cut out the circle. You're going to cut the circle in half on the dark line so you only have half of the circle. You will take one of the 2 green half circles you have and glue it on here, only one, just one of the pieces. The other green circle, I'm going to give you a Ziploc bag, and you're going to put that other half of that circle on there. So one piece on here, the rest in here. Then I'm also going to give you, oh boy, it's getting a little more complicated now, another one that is blue in color. It is the quarter of a circle thing. You're going to cut out the circle. You're going to cut out all 4 quarters. Jordan, guess how many you're going to glue on here? One of the 4 quarter pieces will go in there. Guess where, Colton, the other 3 pieces will go? Only one of the pieces go on here, the other 3 are going to go in there. And then I'm also going to give you this one here where it's going to get really dicey. This one is the tenths. You're going to cut out the circle. You're going to cut out the 10 pie pieces there. How many of those 10 pieces are going to get glued on here, Jacob? 1 of the 10 pieces is going to get glued on here. The other 9 are going to go where, Sammy? Right. So guess, who can tell me how many pieces they're going to end up in their Ziploc bag? 1 from the half, 3 from the quarters, and 9 from the tenths. And you are going to end up with, Trevor? 13 pieces in the Ziploc bag. How many total pieces are going to get glued on here? Well, I see this is getting easier. Maggie? How many? 3. All right, and you can put them wherever you want. You know, we are going to end up with about 6 or 7 different fractions on here. And maybe you already know what percent a quarter is, that's fine, but we're going to get to fractions like 1/6, and you probably don't know what 1/6 is as a percent or as a decimal because it's not very easy. But this is what you're going to look at. It'll be a very good thing. And I would say there are certain special pieces. I don't even know if I would put this under the letter F in your notes. I might put it as the very first piece of paper in your notes because it's right there. You can put it under F for fractions if you like, but it's something you're going to look at probably a lot more than everything else, so maybe you want to keep it right in the front. I wouldn't make it like the 2nd or the 3rd or the 8th grade, but one of those things. Sam has a question.
Why does it say
It says 10 because that's my note to print it on a 10 piece of paper. But it is also close to 10, isn't it? You just thought I was very good at spelling. I'm all right there, good with you. All right, so first things first is I am going to give you your reference. And you'll notice this is actually a really heavy piece of paper there, so it should be able to withstand some of your 5th grade abuse on it. Remember, there's still no talking. Unfortunately, Andrew doesn't understand the no talking rule. Unfortunately. I myself kind of like the word stuff. I kind of get a little crazy. I know there's 17 of you. Let me give you this. And then I will give you the pieces and tell you who you will be sharing with. There. So, let's do this. You guys will split those two. You guys will split those two. Split those two. You guys share this one. Nathan, you share yours with Colton. You guys, you don't have to slide over it. Nathan will just cut it in half right away and we can start cutting. You guys can put that in Colin. Look at the building in Colin. And you guys can share that one. So everybody should be able to get a green piece of paper there. You can start cutting them and gluing, and I'll get you the other ones. The blues and the tans are coming around the bend. Never a good thing. Never a good thing. And then you can glue them. See how big your cutting stools are. Did I miss a color?
Well,
You got two? So in the end, you should have and blue and green. And blue and green. I would suggest not trying to make a whole circle out of them because you're going to want to look at them kind of separately. And then stop right now what you're doing, because this will be your homework assignment. Look at page 131 in your book. Look at page 131 in your books, because you'll have plenty of time to do this. On page 131, 15 through 30, you don't have a 31 on your homework paper there. They ask you some questions to use your little fraction. Oh, I gotta get your bags too, by the way. I'll get those to you shortly. For example, problem number 15 says to compare 1/10 plus 1/10 to 1/2. Now, the first thing you'll do is write that problem on your paper, but after that, You will take 2 of your 1/10 pieces of circles, put it together, and you'll look at that and say, is that bigger or less than my 1/2? Which you could really do just by kind of looking, I mean, here's your 1/2. Take 2 1/10 and say, obviously one of them is bigger or less than the other. Does that make sense to you? You can just use all that stuff there. All right, let me get you a little bit more bag. So that will be your time then. It should be pretty simple. Oh, well, it's just yeah, please don't talk. I hate the door. Tomorrow we'll try talking again, and as everybody can hear that this is much more better. And please keep these little Ziploc bags tucked nicely away in your folders, so if you need them for math class or you need to talk about them, you have them. Don't put them in your locker or in some place where nobody will ever see them again. And then there's so much work to cut them out. Thank you. The question is,
Can you say all those numbers without looking at them? A piece
well, we'll
of
get to that later.